Hey everybody, my name is Michael. I wanted to create this channel to help people, resellers, people who want to make extra money, kind of learn how to do this and get some extra tips, ideas of what to sell, and stuff like that. So I want to give you a little background on who I am. Um, I'm Michael. I work a full-time job right now. I work in Philly, so this is something I do on a part-time basis for extra money, for trips, vacation, spending money, nights out in the town, stuff like that. So this is on a very part-time basis. I do this maybe 1 hour a day, which consists of pretty much me packing and shipping. And then the weekends I go out and find products. So I wanted to do a video on some of the stuff I've found and sold within the past month, just to give you an idea of what you can sell and what you should look out for. So let's go through this stuff. Alright, first thing I want to talk about are vintage Radio Shack headphones. I picked them up at a yard sale for $5. I believe I picked them up with some cameras, some vintage cameras, and Kodak, I believe, a Kodak camera, and maybe something else, I forget. But yeah, I sold these, probably had them for about a week, maybe not even a week. Sold them for around $35. This is a PS2 Slim System I picked up. I think I picked up everything for $20, and I picked up some other Guitar Hero stuff, which I sold separately. So this was in addition to other stuff I sold. So I spent $20 on this. I always pick up video game stuff if you know what you're talking about. Definitely research it, because some stuff has big money and some doesn't. So make sure you know what you're buying before you buy it. This is a Kodak Carousel slide projector. I see these at almost every yard sale. Not every yard sale, but a lot of them. So I always pick these up for between $1 and $5, and I almost always sell them within a week for around 50 to 100, just depending on the model, what it comes with. This one sold, I believe, in like 2 to 3 days, and you get pretty good money on these, so always look for them. This one is a classic. I'm sure many of you know about this, Super Smash Bros. These go for pretty big money. Unfortunately, I picked this up with a huge lot of video games that came from a smoking household, so they did have a little bit of a smell to them, so I knocked down the price on all the items just so I could get more money out of everything and not get docked for it on my eBay account, since you got to make sure you're selling stuff that people want and that they don't want to return it based off of description error. If I didn't tell them it was from a smoking household and they got that, they might return that and give me a bad feedback. So lower price equals faster sale and good rating. So I'll take $50. I paid $40 for this, a GameCube, and probably about 50 games. So overall, I made a good chunk of change after everything. So I can't complain. This was a CD player for your car, Alpine unit. It actually had some problems with it. It had a problem with the port, the disc port, so I made sure I noted that. But these still go for $150 to $200 without any issues, so I sold this for $100, the way it was, and it sold within a week. These are a pair of baby shoes. I actually picked these up at a liquidation from a factory. I think I probably picked up 20 pairs. I actually had these left over from a few years prior. I didn't realize I still had them. I sold the other pairs between $25 and $35 each, but since I found these in my house, I figured I'd just get rid of them real quickly, so I put them up for $35 together, and they sold probably within an hour. So probably could have got more for them, but it's free money since I didn't know I had them still. This is a pair of Fox racing pants and jersey. I picked this up for $50 with a Fly racing helmet, which I still haven't sold yet, but paid $50. I sold these for $120, and I should get around $100 for the helmet. So $50 into $220, not a bad flip. This is a Guitar Hero dongle. So I always look for this kind of stuff for PS3 and Wii. These go from anywhere from, I'd say, $10 to $40 depending on which model it's for. I picked this up in a huge lot of PS3 stuff. I paid probably $20 for, and I got about 4 to 5 dongles. This one sold for $37.99, and the other one sold for around $10 to $25 each. So you can make some good money off these because people don't know what they're worth. They just think they're an extra to the actual unit, the game, the guitars and drum sets and stuff, which honestly I end up probably throwing out or selling locally for cheap because they sell well online, but the money and the shipping that goes into it just is sometimes not worth your time. And when you don't have a lot of storage space, this is just easier, and so I like shipping small stuff like this.